Welcome back. One of my high-risk investments is MPW. This is a real estate investment trust that invests in hospitals and other healthcare facilities. And normally REITs are really low risk, but this company got themselves into some financial trouble, and they're trying to get themselves out of that financial trouble. I believe they have a path forward, which is why I bought some shares in MPW. Not a big position, but enough for me to stay involved in the company. I wanted to make a decision whether I should buy more shares, especially as we go toward their earnings, or I should hold, or I should sell my shares before that earnings comes out on November 8th. I'll go through an analysis and make that decision at the end of this video. Do me a favor and like this video and subscribe to my channel and leave comments on MPW. I'd love to hear what you think of the company and what you think of this video. Now let's get into MPW. MPW leases out hospital space and medical facilities to institutions that provide, healthcare for us. And it's a consistent demand. I like healthcare companies. I own CVS as an example because people will need healthcare, whether we're in a recession or we're in a growth cycle. Healthcare is always there. And that will also cause demand for properties. People will need to go somewhere to get hospitalized or go to a clinic to get their health care. So I think that consistent demand is one of the things that I like about MPW. Now, MPW got themselves into trouble by leasing out to one bad tenant, and they're trying to get through that bad tenant and get through so that they can just have a normal business and operate going forward. That's the chasm they're trying to get over. And once they do that, they're going to be worth a lot more. If they don't accomplish that, then obviously it's going to be doomsday. But I don't think it'll be a complete loss. And I believe that they have hard assets that they can continue to sell to continue to get themselves out of this trouble, meaning they can sell a lot of these properties and they're very marketable. They own a lot of very good properties, so they can sell these properties, generate cash to keep the business going. Now, I believe that MPW is worth $8.90 per share. And that's much more than the stock market will sell you shares at $4.96. Now, I think that they have upside of 79%, and I value the company using two methods. First, I discount their dividend, which they provide. It's a big dividend at 11% currently, and their funds from operations really supports that dividend because they pay out 76% of their funds from operations in the form of that dividend. They had it come down I would say about 60 days ago. They brought their dividend down, and this represents the new dividend. So I don't think they're going to be reducing their dividend anytime soon. Their earnings per share, if I use the earnings per share valuation method, and I'm taking the forward 4 quarters that I have and the best information, one thing that's creeping up is the earnings per share for MPW looks pretty good. And I'm looking at it 4 quarters in advance, and it equals 77 cents per share. Looking at a normal PE for a REIT like this and using this formula that really takes earnings per share and creates a value per share, I get to a value of $9.22 per share using earnings per share. Again, the stock market will sell you shares at $4.96. There's a big discount if we look at the earnings per share. So overall, I just think that there's a really good cushion in this investment for me. MPW stock has really fallen. It's down 57% year to date. And just less than a year ago, it was trading at above $12.50. It was way up here, and it's really dropped down to $5 per share. So before these financial trouble hit their company, it was trading for close to 3 times its current value. So if they repair the business, I think it could return to that $12 to $15 range, which is really interesting. They pay a big dividend of 11%. So another way to think about it is if they operate well, they return 11% of the capital back to me. So I like that proposition. A lot of people are shorting this stock. 21% of the shares are shorted, which is interesting. If the stock begins to take off, those shorts, in order to get out of the stock, they have to buy shares, or they can just keep their short position indefinitely. So overall, stock price is down, but I look for opportunity when quality companies drop in value or drop in price. If I see good value, I'm willing to invest. And right now, this stock does provide a pretty good offer of value compared to where they're currently priced by the market. So I like to follow a process when I invest in a company, and the process I have for REITs is here as follows. I have 4 key questions followed by a decision to buy, hold, or sell. And the first question is, do I want to buy into this company? And do I like the industry that this REIT operates in? And the answer is yes. I like healthcare. I also like that this REIT owns healthcare properties. I think the proposition and the reward is right there for me. Big dividend and a lot of upside. The management team is doing a good job to get this company out of hot water and back to a good, stable place. The dividend is less than 80% of funds from operation, which is really important. They can afford the dividend that they're currently paying. So I'm comfortable that they're going to maintain that dividend and potentially grow it in the future. Very good discount available on the stock. So I'm going to buy some more shares of MPW. So I'll be watching MPW closely, especially when their earnings are announced on November 8th. I'll be studying those earnings carefully and seeing, where the company is going. I'm going to be buying shares as we go up to that earnings report. I'm not going to buy a ton of shares. I have a small position in MPW. I'm probably going to nibble on more shares on down days, just build up a position. Based on what I'm seeing, I think they are on the path to recovery. So I feel comfortable that although this is a risky investment, I think they're gonna make it, and they're gonna reward stockholders handsomely with price appreciation and a big dividend. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like my video and subscribe to my channel. Please leave comments on MPW as well as the video. Thanks again for watching. Good luck investing in 2023.